Hello and welcome to my second video for the Wii 2 console channel. In this video I will be assessing the various rumours regarding Wii 2 features and telling you, based on facts and theories, which are possible and which aren't. As John Lennon said, just give me some truth, so I'll try and do that here. Firstly, 3D visuals. Nintendo have already scored this one off, mainly because they want a glasses-free experience like what they provided on the 3DS, and obviously they'd have to bring out their own TV to do that, because the only 3D TVs that are available at the moment require glasses. Another thing about that is if they were to bring the Wii out with 3D visuals, it would only appeal to them, and therefore not everyone could buy that Wii, or they'd have to have two different Wiis, so you can see why another reason therefore why they might have considered not doing it. So yeah, but for me, as soon as a TV comes out that's able to do similar to the 3DS, to what that can do, provides 3D visuals without the need for glasses, I'm sure Nintendo will be lapping that up, and straight away we'll have a console or something out that will take advantage of that and provide 3D gaming on the big screen. So there's a cross for that. HD visuals. This is very likely. Lots of sources on the internet are saying so, and it would give the Nintendo Wii 2 a chance to, graphics-wise, catch up with and possibly overtake what the Xbox and PlayStation can do. Because if you think about it, the Wii and the Xbox 360 and the PlayStation 3 were released around about the same time. So Xbox and PlayStation, new consoles will be coming out for them, I'd say in a year or two. So it's basically Nintendo need to make sure the Wii 2, for me, is better than what Xbox and PlayStation presently have, and can compete with what they're going to bring out later. Because you know that with them being first, whatever they bring out, Xbox, Microsoft, and Sony are going to try and do better. So, plus they're trying to keep the audience they have at the moment with the Wii, but they're also trying to bring back some of the hardcore gamers that have been lost to Xbox and PlayStation since the Wii was released. So, because graphics-wise, it doesn't compete, and I think that's the main thing for me. Like I say, elsewhere on the internet, a lot of people are saying HD visuals are a given. Touchscreen control has already been chalked off by Nintendo. Satoru Iwata said recently that they're never going to abandon the traditional controllers. I'm not sure where this rumour came from, but you can see a source in it, and the fact that maybe someone was thinking, what if they're going to do something similar to what they've got on the DS? Obviously that has the touchscreen controller, but that would be, for me, that would be very, very difficult to get right anyway, because you have to be looking at your controller and looking at the screen, when the whole point of controllers are to make them easy to use, so that you only have to look at the screen. In terms of big consoles like this, so yeah, that's already been chalked off. Improved online experience. There's people, even I know, that have been annoyed with the online experience at Nintendo, and I know Sony have had all their huge problems recently with the hackers and everything, but the Nintendo's ones, the Nintendo Wii online experience has never been great. So, and Iwata also recently said that it's not as good as Xbox and PlayStation, and that they're going to do something about this. Well, he didn't say that, but that suggests they're going to do something about it. He wouldn't just say that and then not have given thought to doing something about this. So obviously he's noticed that, and they're going to hopefully do something about it. Number 5, hardware that can compete with Xbox and PlayStation. Yeah, 'cause Nintendo Wii, for me, it provides, despite the Kinect sensor, despite the PlayStation Move, it does provide the most versatile gaming experience out of all of them. And it's got 5 years under its belt now of doing that and bringing out different add-ons like the Mario wheel, like the bow and arrow you can have for some games, just little devices like that, and the guitar for Guitar Hero where you put and Rock Band where you put the Wii remote inside it. Just clever little things like that are really, really cool. So in terms of novelty and things like that, it's really good, but hardware that can compete with Xbox and PlayStation, just graphics and things like that, just to catch up to what they can do. If they manage to catch up to them and maintain their strengths, the Wii 2 is going to be a fantastic console. And they're trying to, like I said before, they're trying to win back the hardcore gamers and they've stated that. So for me, it's interesting and it's going to happen. So that's got to tick as well. Finally, backwards compatibility. If you're familiar with the history of the gaming industry, it's very, very, very likely this is going to happen. It happened with the PlayStation 2 as a big example. You know, it's one that strikes home with me because I had a PS1 and a PS2, and I could still play all my PS1 games on the PS2, which was really, really cool. So you'd expect that, and that's an issue that's been discussed as well. Also means that people that don't have the first Wii can buy games for the first Wii, like Mario Party 8, for example, one of the first games I ever bought for the Wii. That's, that they can buy old games like that. They don't have to get re-released for the new console, for one thing, but also they can buy them and be able to play them on the new console, not have to buy the first console, which is great. What would you like to see on the Wii? Just leave your comments below. Just say what you'd like to see. Would you like to see 3D? Do you feel annoyed that that's been scored off? And is there anything else you'd like to comment on? Are there any ridiculous rumours that you've heard and would like to mention? Just go for it, For the latest updates, I said in the last video about the Wii2Console.org site, but for me, I think our Facebook page and Twitter page, they're going to be a lot easier to keep up to date and a lot easier for people to keep up to date with. Just because of what social media involves, rather than having to keep the Wii2Console.org site open all the time, keep refreshing it. Just like our Facebook page and follow us on Twitter and you're sorted. Don't forget to subscribe. We'll have more videos in the near future. Thanks for watching. See ya.